Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, as kids are getting back to school, we want to make sure that they are safe. So we've invited Lieutenant Nick Boes from the Ohio State Highway Patrol in to help make that happen. So welcome, Nick.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. So, Nick, you know, school bus safety is a big thing on the highway and the general roads, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The school year is starting up now, and now our goal is to refresh people's memory of slowing down in the mornings, giving yourself a little bit more time, looking out for these kids crossing the street because you got a lot of young ones. And so our goal is to get these kids on the bus and get them to school safely.
Yeah, to and from in a safe manner. Now, you sent me an interesting statistic, so I'm going to read that, okay? So since 2019, there have been 6,145 traffic crashes involving school buses in Ohio. And during this time, 8 crashes involved fatalities, including 1 student that was killed. So that's something that we can all make sure that doesn't happen.
Absolutely. No, it's a tragedy, having 8 fatal crashes. Like, if 8 fatal crashes over a period of 5 years may not sound like a lot, but it's 8 fatal crashes that didn't need to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So no, when you see the blinking lights and you see the stop sign that goes out, what is how far should you stay away from the school buses? You know.
I would say the absolute minimum distance you should have is at least 10 feet behind the school bus, if not a significant amount more. I would actually recommend probably like 30 to 40 feet behind it.
Yeah, and the good news is that a lot of the school buses, well, all of the school buses have to be inspected, correct?
Absolutely. We inspect them at least twice a year. So, and if a school bus is ever involved in a crash, it's put out of service until we then do another inspection on it to make sure it's good to go.
Yeah, to make sure all those school buses are safe for those young kids. Now, for those that, you know, we talked about this earlier, that, you know, now that the school is getting back into play, getting back into action, and you're driving to or from where you're going, you kind of know when school is going to be let out. So any advice for those drivers?
I would say give yourself enough time. You got to leave early enough, plan on having to stop for them, get behind them, and we want to give them the time they need to get the kids loaded up. So
yeah, exactly. And sometimes I just take a different road or a different route because I know which school bus is going to be on. So
absolutely, you'll learn the routes of them.
Exactly. All right. Well, Nick, I want to thank you so much for coming in today. Let's make sure that those kids are safe and secure going to and from. And I appreciate your help as always.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in. Well, don't go away because we have more when we return.